Hello and good evening. We're here for the FA Cup draw, the reaction. Can't stream it off the TV, unfortunately. It is on BBC One if you want to watch it on the TV, but hopefully you stick around and you watch it here. My team scraped through into the hat with a late penalty at Grimsby. If you haven't already guessed it, I'm a kindly supporter. And yeah, fair play. We're within the second round. We've got to play a replay against Grimsby. But then there were some big bloody shocks, weren't there? Maldon and Tiptree being one, Kingstonian being another. So looking forward to seeing who we could potentially get if we win our replay. Again, this is open to everybody. So did Newport go through? We got a replay against Grimsby and we're at home. So Sammy G says Amber Army, good man. Labs is there, should be fun if certain people join. It usually is fun. Sammy G come on the county, yeah, keep them coming, mate. Matthew Marsden, back again, Taff, getting used to this. Yeah, I suppose I am. I should do more live streams, I suppose. Stevens Collective says you'd rather watch it here than the actual draw. Well, that's an honour, mate. Thank you. Joseph Freer is in. How's it going, mate? Do you reckon we'll win the replay? I think we should. We absolutely should. I want a close away game. When does it start? Starts, well, I've got some... Well, they're talking to a war veteran on there at the moment. I wouldn't have minded having it off mute at the moment, to be honest. But, you know, I've got to do this formality first. Should beat Grimsby away. Well, we're Grimsby at home, actually. Or we should have beaten them away. Yeah, sounds like it. Hope we get a non-league team. Non-league team at home. If we got like a Maldon and Tiptree or Kingstonian at home, we're not going to bloody lose to them. Better than Knobs doing it. What do you mean? We're better? I'm better than the Knobs doing it, or what? I don't know what you mean. But Niall Dickinson, how's it going? There's an unfamiliar name. How's it going, mate? Are you a subscriber? If not, chuck a cheeky drop on that red button, mate. We want all the subscribers we can get. We do a live stream every Sunday night, and I bring to you pretty much every cup draw that I can. So if you're like Niall and you're new to the channel, get involved. We got a lot of good videos on you. And obviously we do this sort of thing on quite a regular basis, so I say the cup draws at least. And OMT07 wants a shout out, so there you go, OMT07, happy days. Thanks for joining us this evening. So there we go, I'm better than the BBC. I'll take that any day, lads. Top man. So loads of League 1 and League 2 games off international call-ups, getting crazy. Well, it just shows how stronger our game is getting in Britain. Well, in England/Wales, of course. It shows it's getting so much stronger because, you know, when you're getting League 2 games called off because of internationals, it's pretty mental, really, isn't it, to be honest? I mean, Newport, have we got 4? I think we got 4.
3.
So Max Peters is in. Oh, I haven't seen you for a while, mate. How's it going? So Ben Dover is in. I'm absolutely delighted with that. Jack Boy, you looking for an easy win in this round, Taff? Yeah, second round, we got to get the easiest win we can possibly get. Now, nothing's going to be easy, but if we're at home, I fancy us against anybody. So as long as we get a home draw, I'm relatively happy. If we are going to get an away draw, it's got to be one of the smallest teams left in it, like your Maldon and Tiptree, for example. It's got to be someone like that. So Taff's sausage fingers, you fucking bellend. Oh my god. Thought the game was called off for international call-ups on Saturday. Do you know why it wasn't? It's next week's game that's called off for international call-ups, mate. So XX Knowledge XXYT wants a shout out. So I think I've got that right. There's your shout out, mate. Thanks for tuning in. EW Labs, pretty good, good. How long till the draw starts? I don't know. It's in the adverts at the moment, so hopefully we will have something coming up soon. But no doubt they're going to be talking shit for a while anyway before they drop their balls. So until they drop the balls, we'll talk shit about football ourselves. Rob Parsons is in. What a ledge. Goes to all the away games. Fair play to you. Right. Let you guys have your little conversation. XR's 1 to 11, you okay? Yes, I am. How are you? Why are you streaming? Why do you think? HTFC Brad. So Huddersfield Town is that? Yeah, championship teams in this? No, they're not. They're the third round of the Premier League. It's one of the perks of getting into the Championship is that you get to the FA Cup third round, and you're straight into the draw with the big boys. So, yep, the show is starting now, guys. So it's showing some clips of some great FA Cup moments of old. I don't see anything with Newport County getting a draw against Spurs or beating Leicester. Nope. Just see Vincent Kompany lifting the trophy from last year. So the channel that it's on is actually channel BBC One. It's BBC Two. Sorry, it's BBC Two. Any giveaways tonight, Taff? Oh yeah, you'd want to know that, wouldn't you? Jeez. So OMT07 is asking to give Lewis Willits a shout out. So Lewis Willits, here's your shout out. If we could draw Pompey, that would be class. Not really. I want to get to the third round and play a bigger team than Pompey. Exeter City. Oh, we've got another. We don't know where all these Exeter fans come from, but everyone's welcome, yeah. So feel free to stop around. So Huddersfield Town guy Brad is hoping that we get an easy tie. Thank you. Maybe you guys in the third round. Who knows? Luke Wilkins, how are you, bro? I'm good, mate. How are you? Sam G. Join what? Do we think Cardiff's going to come for Flinney? Well, he's actually third favourites in the betting for it. Is it not good enough to have to get the mortgage up for a giveaway? Oh, bloody hell. Someone suggested potentially doing FIFA Ultimate Team, gift cards as a giveaway. And say if the channel was big enough and we had enough subscribers, that's definitely something I'd look at doing, because if it was worth it, if every live stream made us more than a tenner, I'd definitely do a £10 gift card. So it's a bit of a challenge for you guys if you're into your FUT. Get the people in, get the funds going up, and we'll see what kind of giveaways we'll do in the future. So the better the channel's doing, the better the giveaways. As simple as that. That's why you've got the collection of tack as a collection gift, you know. So we come from Exeter, right? So you come from Exeter, and you're an Exeter fan. So OMT saying up the county, good man. Taff had your fingers and chips today. No, I don't eat chips anymore, mate. Only game for me to go to now is Crawley versus Morecambe. Says, oh no, who's that going mental?
That's the one who's at the lower team that got the thing.
It's a green team. I think they're the ones who got the buy, aren't they? Yeah. The ones who got the buy last time. Oh, who are they again? I'm trying to look who they are. Chichester City, that's the ones. They got the buy into the next round. So there's one to draw. Right? So Crawley versus Morecambe for Nick Muller. Is that close enough to you? Colin Simmons, if the replay is in date next Tuesday, is the replay in date? I think it is actually. I've heard something through the grapevine that we're on about trying to get it cancelled. Do you go to away games? Ask Huddersfield Town FC Brad. I do, mate. Yeah, not all the time. I can't go all the time, but I do try and go as often as I can. Is it on the one show? It's not. It's on BBC Two. It's got its own thing. To have to do a stream where you play viewers on FIFA. Now, I don't know how to set that kind of stream up. I'm not up to date with the technology through the PlayStation that you can use. Can you live stream through YouTube on the PlayStation? If you can, then there's definitely something I can look at some point in the future with 8 date. I'd be more than happy to embarrass you all on a young man's game. You know, being the old bastard that I am. Jamie Hamer, Upper County, easy draw will do us well. City or Spurs again in the third round? Absolutely. Personally, I want away to the biggest clubs like Man United's, Liverpool's, Newcastle's, someone like that, that's going to fill their stadium, and we'll get 45% of that gate. And if we get Old Trafford and they fill Old Trafford, we're talking monstrous amount of money. Ask Cambridge. What console are you on, Taff? I have 3 mil coins on Xbox. I am on PlayStation. I don't have 3 mil coins. I've got about 50k coins at the moment, but I've got a pretty decent team. I'll have to show you my team another time, guys. We got Felix. How you pronouncing your last name, mate? Is it Satra or whatever? I don't know. Apologies if I got that wrong. What do you think about Mansfield Town chance going through to the next round? It depends who you draw, mate, at the end of the day. Depends who they draw. Is there a cup game tonight? There's supposed to be, isn't there?
Portsmouth.
So Portsmouth are playing against.
It's another team.
Alright, so I got Leanne over there. She ain't gonna poke her head in. She's in her pajamas, but she's gonna find out what game there is tonight for us, Colin. So yeah, Chichester. So Huddersfield hates an international break. Well, I'm starting to now because we're actually feeling it now. We're actually having games getting called off during the international break, which is only good
This is
for people who like going to Wales as well.
Yeah, it's Harrogate.
Oh,
and
right.
Portsmouth.
So it's Harrogate and Portsmouth. We're passing Slimming World Chips Iceland. Ooh, oh, okay. Might have to have a look at them, mate. Gav Thomas Taff, why do you have sausage fingers? I was born with these babies, mate. Born with them. So let's have Chichester then, if that's kind of close. And it's not that far, actually. Not actually that far. 1 hour 40 from my house to the ground. All right, so it's not so bad. Bend over. I'm a Malden and Tiptree fan. Ah, you fuck. Taff, do you play FUT Champs? No, I never ever get through to the Champs part. I mean, I do play the odd Rivals game, but I'm more for squad battles man myself. I'll play the Rivals basically when, let's just say when, basically when the games are fair, to be honest with you, because if the games are fair, then I'm more than happy to play on them. I tend to find that you come up against people and you get FIFA'd against people. Now, getting FIFA'd against a computer is one thing, getting FIFA'd against people is just sick, personally. So I try not to engage in Rivals, and if I feel like I'm FIFAing someone, I don't particularly like it. And if I feel as though I'm being FIFA'd, I hate it. So Labs, me, Callum Whittington and Bendover versus Taff. I mean, all three of you could take me on in anything you wanted to and I'd beat you, no matter what. So DJ Samuel is in, evening to you too, mate. EW Labs, Man United and Liverpool, Newcastle, odd 1-8. The odd 1-8 is probably Newcastle because Man United and Liverpool are actually big clubs. But Newcastle is just a very, very well supported club. Can't get bigger than Ipswich. Well, maybe back when Bobby Robson was your manager, yeah, you know, you may have had a point, but unfortunately, no. not having that one, Nick. EW Labs, good PS4 lad. Yeah, absolutely. I've always been PlayStation. I remember PlayStation when the first one ever came out, and I've always been PlayStation since. Xbox has been good, but no one can ever really say that it's ever been better than the PlayStation at any particular point of time. The only thing that may have come close to the first ever Xbox against the PS2. But for me, the big battle when it comes to consoles is the PES versus FIFA battle. Now, who remembers when PES was better than FIFA back in the PS2 days? Let's say from PES 2 right through to the end of the PS2 era, PES was better than FIFA. FIFA was absolutely awful on PS2. I mean, I still used to buy them every year. I was just a religious FIFA buyer. But for me, it's FIFA now. FIFA is well above. Megan Wallace versus Chris Silverthorne. Yes, I'll take on anyone. Having at Waterloo Villa are the guys we want. I just want anyone who's a non-league team at home, just so we've got the opportunity to jump into the next round. Malvern away, please. So Malvern, that's a shade. That's just up the road as well, isn't it? So I wouldn't mind away to a small club. You know, I do enjoy going to these non-league grounds. You know, it takes you back to the non-league days of County, you know. So Weediade, opinions on having grey hair and receding hairline at the age of nearly 40. My opinion is very, very poor of it, to be honest with you, because I unfortunately have to live with the grey hair and the receding hairline at the age of nearly 40. I'm actually only 35. My first grey hair sprouted through at the age of 21. So, yeah, I'm living that nightmare, and my opinion of it is absolutely shit. So thanks for bringing that up. I'm in a bad mood now. Weediade, tosser. OMT07, thoughts on Flynn off to Cardiff City? We don't know, but we never know. We never know what's going to happen. He's third favourite at 5-1 at the moment on Sky Bet. Bend over, I'd batter you on FIFA. Bring it on. Reveal your true self and bring on the FIFA, because I will absolutely destroy you. I played FIFA since the first one, and I've been a master of it ever since. Josh Phillips, Bristol Rovers would be good. Now, for a day 8, if someone just wants a day 8 for the second round, then yeah, Bristol Rovers would be good. For me, I want an even bigger day 8. I want a day 8 at Manchester United. I want a day 8 at Liverpool that we should have had a few years ago. I want that day 8. Fuck Bristol Rovers. Bristol Rovers are getting relegated in a season or two, or we're going to get promoted, and we're going to have Bristol Rovers to play anyway. So it's not about day 8 at round 2. It's about getting into round 3. So Rob Parsons. Labs are saying Xbox is for AIDS. Right, yeah, I agree. PES 2009 PS2, that's what I'm playing. I have had a little bit of a dabble on the old PES games. I do find it really difficult to be good at them anymore. Now that FIFA has progressed so much, I do find it really difficult to be good on the older ones. Taff, thoughts on Elliot being inbred? Well, Elliot Labs, he's not, is he? Taff, opinions on it being a panic shooter. Now, are we talking a panic shooter as in, danger wank type panic shooting? Or are you on about something else? Do you just tell me we don't want Sunderland? Yeah, I agree. I mean, if it's going to be a shitty away tie, it's got to be against someone big. Someone that's going to generate a bit of cash for us, And you never know, we might go and beat them. Who would have thought we'd go to Middlesbrough and win? Gareth, thoughts on his sausage fingers? Oh, Labs, don't you go getting involved with this sausage fingers malarkey. Colin Simmons, agree, Chris. Right, thank you very much. Tough opinion on Megan Wallace's Amber Army. Has Megan Wallace got an Amber Army? We got a bite. You absolutely have got a bite, mate. I'll come and bite your face off. Chris Birdsall, you managed to come into Cardiff. He was at the game yesterday. He was at the game yesterday, yeah. He was just taking in a game of football. But if he was talking to the board, then I'd say good luck to him. If Cardiff want Flinny, it's a really good step up for him. The time could be right for him. It's logistically perfect for him. And I suppose you haven't got an awful lot to lose going to Cardiff, I mean, well, I suppose he could lose his job. But then at the same time, he's at a club that's going to have, it's going to be well supported and give him good financial backing. Is he ready for it? You never know. Oh, so apparently I'm being corrected on the fact that we didn't beat Middlesbrough at their ground. We didn't beat Middlesbrough, but we beat them overall in the tie, and the initial tie was away. So in a way that I'm right, I'll take the W on that one actually. Weediade, I'm experiencing enough to know someone you like. You cannot utilise basic game mechanics, ball rolls and drag backs. I don't know what you mean, mate. I understand where you're coming from, but basic game mechanics, are we talking FIFA? Because if you're talking FIFA, then I know the mechanics really well. Okay, so the draw is about to start now, guys. The geezer standing at this podium, looking like a wanker. We got Dion Dublin, is it Mark Bright? I believe it looks like Mark Bright, but he's aged a bit. So there's Dion Dublin scoring a goal at Anfield. Tosser, when he was at Coventry City, when Coventry knocked Liverpool out. And this, I'm sure it is Mark Bright. Who was he playing for back then? They were in yellow. Oh no, that was just Dion Dublin playing for Cambridge, that was, back in the day. Yeah, that is Mark Bright, isn't it? Scoring, well, got him scoring against Liverpool for fuck's sake. Yeah, so where he was at Crystal Palace, and this is where he was at Sheffield Wednesday. I think he won the cup then as well. So, right, I'm going to turn the mute off now, very, very shortly, guys. And the draw is about to start. So someone's saying if Flynn goes, I hear Wesley is free. Oh God, yeah. Is he free to come and be the boot cleaner? I think. Do we need a new kit man? Maybe he could be that. Right then. Dion Dublin, Holmes under the hammer. Yeah, that's a bit of a strange one for me. Bit of a strange one. But they're all talking shit at the moment. I'll wait until they drop the balls and then I'll put the sound on. But I always get nervous on cup draws, jeez. Always get bloody nervous. The thing is, I haven't got that many people watching at the moment, but I know come the third round, this is going to have hundreds of people in there because you got the big teams.
Barcelona in there.
Yeah, apparently I've got Lucy Ashcroft and Lloyd Moore from who are out in Barcelona watching this as well. Hello, you wankers. How dare you go off having a holiday while I'm stuck here having a talk to these people in my living room. I'm only joking, guys. I love you all, really. Especially Lucy and Lloyd. So they're going through the important numbers. Ipswich or Lincoln number 1. Harrogate or Portsmouth is number 4. Coventry's number 5. Sunderland or Gillingham is 6. Maidstone's 11. Malden and Tiptree's 12. Dover Athletics 29. I don't want them, that's a long way away. Boston United's 31. Kingstonian's 35. Chichester City is 40. I know County are 26. Well, County or Grimsby 26. Really fancy us at home against anyone in anything. So Mark Bright's about to drop the balls. I'm going to turn. Yeah, there we go. Here we go. Give us a like, guys, if you haven't already. We've only got 10 likes.
One of the balls in the bag. So that means you and I are both nervous. Right, now lies out flat. You've been told.
Oh, I love cup draws. Come on.
Happy.
Home draw. Home draw against someone's shite.
Right, move it, give the balls
Here
a
we
big
go.
swirl in the bowl, and
That's
we'll
it.
draw for the
Get your hands on them
second
balls,
round.
Mark, right?
37.
And we start with
37.
number 37, which is
Blackpool. 37 is Blackpool at home to
Number 11.
number 11.
Blackpool
Maidstone.
will be at home to Maidstone United.
Blackpool versus
against
Maidstone.
United at the National League South.
Number 4.
Number 4, that's Harrogate or Portsmouth.
who are playing
Now,
this evening.
I want to say big nopes on this one.
Steady. Number 9.
Number 9.
Will play
Altrincham.
Harrogate or Portsmouth will play
Altrincham.
Altrincham of the National League North.
Number 25.
Oh, number 25, that's one away from us.
Bradford.
Shrewsbury or
One of the teams
Bradford.
we played in this draw, they
Shit.
have 2 of them.
No.
Number 28.
Ooh, 28, that's
Town or
Mansfield.
Shrewsbury or
I
Bradford.
don't like Mansfield's chances of getting through now.
Number 5.
Number 5 is Coventry. Nah, I'm saying big nopes.
Beat Colchester in round 1.
Big nopes.
Dion's former club
Fuck you,
had
Dion
almost
Dublin.
Don't hold it against me. Number 1.
Number 1 is Ipswich or Lincoln. Oh, what do you think of that then? Nick, what do you think of that, mate? Ipswich or Lincoln at Coventry.
35.
Number 35 is Kingstonian. I'd take that.
Home draw after winning at Macclesfield.
Number 26.
Number 22.
Ooh.
Kingstonian will be at home to AFC Filed.
AFC Filed. AFC Filed.
Number 30.
Number 30
Number 30, 3-0, yeah. 30.
is Tranmere or Wickham. I'm saying big nopes on this one. Fuck you, Dion Dublin.
Number 40.
Chichester.
Will be at home
Chichester.
to Chichester City.
That's why they're all going mad, because they're getting to play against Tranmere or Wickham. That's a good one for them.
League One opposition for Chichester.
That's a good draw for them. Now get on with it.
21.
Oh,
Number 21.
number
that's
21.
Walsall.
Walsall or Darlington. No, I don't fancy that. Don't fancy that at all.
Number 24.
Oh, that was
Walsall
close.
Darlington will be
Number
at home to
24. Oxford United.
Number 15.
Number 15.
15, that's Cambridge United or Exeter.
Cambridge or Exeter. I'm saying big
City.
nopes on that one. Big nopes. Fuck off, Dion.
Number 14.
Oh, thank
They
God.
will be at home
Yeovil or
to
Hartlepool?
Yeovil or Hartlepool. That game postponed on Saturday because of a waterlogged pitch.
Number 16.
16. That's Stourbridge or Eastleigh.
They drew 2-2.
No, I don't know. Don't fancy that one.
Number 33.
Against
They get
33.
They'll be at home to Crewe Alexandra.
Crewe.
who are fourth
Home to
in
Crewe.
League Two. Stourbridge or Eastleigh get league opposition in Crewe.
Number 18.
Number 18 is Forest Green.
Forest
No,
Green
big nopes.
Rovers.
Big
4-0
nopes. We
winners
won't make a single penny out of that.
Number 7.
Ah, thank God.
And the leaders
Carlisle.
of League Two will
That's
welcome
all right.
another League Two side in
That's all right.
Carlisle.
Carlisle, that'll do. Takes another League Two side out of it then as well.
Number 2.
Number 2
Solihull
is
Moors,
Solihull Moors.
sixth in the National League in the second round for the second straight year.
Number 36.
And
Number
Solihull
36.
Moors will play Rotherham United.
Rotherham United.
League One.
Interesting one. Interesting one. Not many balls left now.
Number 6.
Number 6 is Sunderland or Gillingham. Now, if we're going to get our big draw, this
They
could
need
be
to
the one.
replay.
We'll take on.
Number 23.
Ooh, 23.
FC
Wimbledon or Doncaster. Oh, Doncaster Sunderland, that could potentially be. That'd be an interesting one. Oh, God.
Number 10.
Number 10,
Wrexham or Rochdale.
Wrexham or Rochdale.
Played a
Ooh,
goalless draw out over the weekend.
interesting.
Number 31.
31.
Wrexham or Rochdale will be at home to
Boston.
United.
We're losing non-league teams, yeah?
National League North.
Well, that's the one in our league one.
39.
Number 39 is Stevenage or Peterborough.
Peterborough.
I'm saying big notes on this one. Don't you dare, Dion Dublin. Don't you dare.
29.
Oh, I shit. I shit myself in Dover. It's interesting. When Dover, if they got Stevenage, I wouldn't be far from them to go.
There's only one little one there.
Right then.
27.
Oh, fuck you. Oldham.
No,
Oldham
In the first round.
against
no.
Number 17.
17, and that's Salford or Burton.
Salford City or Burton.
That's it. Eliminate them. That's good. So what we got? 26.
Number 12.
Ah,
Number 12,
Malden and Tiptree. Here we go. This is it. This is it.
They get
26.
a home draw after the winner later in the
26. Come on. Come on, Dion Dublin. Do us a favour, mate.
Number 26.
Yes!
week. Home, Malden, Tiptree.
Yes!
These two opposition.
We're going to smash them.
Or giant killers from previous years. Newport.
Oh, so I was saying, is it going to be giant killers versus giant killers? Can a giant killer kill a giant killer?
Number 3.
Number 3, Crawley.
Number
Town.
3 is Crawley.
Scunthorpe in round 1, comprehensively, 4-1.
Crawley versus
Number 34.
number 34 is Fleetwood.
34, that's Fleetwood Town.
I'm happy with that.
Crawley Town.
It's a nice new place to go as well. You get loads of county going there. 32, Cheltenham or Swindon.
32, Cheltenham or Swindon, another two teams that need a replay.
Number 38.
Number 38,
Cheltenham or
Port
Swindon,
Vale.
Number 38, and that is Port Vale.
Cheltenham or Swindon versus Port Vale.
2 ties left to draw, 4 balls hopefully in there.
13.
Number 13 is Northampton.
Town.
Number 20.
Number 20 against Notts
Town
County.
will be at, home to National
So it's
League
Bristol Rovers or Bromley against Plymouth, but who's going to get the home draw?
Number 19.
Ah, Bristol Rovers or Bromley.
Bristol Rovers or Bromley. Bromley, the National League leaders. That's going to a replay.
And they will play Plymouth. Number 8.
And confirmation that
There
the
we
last
go.
ball is number 8. That's Plymouth. So Bristol Rovers or Bromley will be at home.
Need to beat Grimsby, yes, but Malden and Tiptree is the smallest team left in it. It's what we wanted. Would have preferred to be at home, obviously, but long trip near Southend. I'm up for that. Do you think Michael Flynn will leave for Cardiff City? We don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see. So recap: Blackpool, Maidstone, Harrogate or Portsmouth, Altrincham, Shrewsbury or Bradford, Mansfield, Coventry, Ipswich or Lincoln, Kingstonian against Fylde, Tranmere or Wickham, Chichester, Walsall or Darlington, Oxford, Cambridge or Exeter, Yeovil or Hartlepool, Stourbridge or Eastleigh, Crewe, Forest Green, Carlisle. Motored through that. I remember I got caught short the last time. Just not taking any chances to show this on the screen. So Solihull Moors, Rotherham, Sunderland or Gillingham, Wimbledon or Doncaster, Wrexham or Rochdale, Boston, Stevenage or Peterborough, Dover, Oldham Athletic, Salford or Burton, Malden and Tiptree, Grimsby or Newport, Crawley, Fleetwood, Cheltenham or Swindon, Port Vale, Northampton, Notts County, and Bristol Rovers or Bromley against Plymouth Argyle. So there we go. Will you be going to Malden? I absolutely will be. Apparently it's out near Essex.
So, chaps,
Yeah, so I'm going to mute that one now. We've got the important bit out of that anyway, so I'm happy with that. I'm sure plenty of other county fans will be happy with that. Going away to a small club, be like being back in the non-league ourselves, you know. So I'm happy with that. Really, really happy. So are you guys happy with your team's draws? I mean, now I notice the numbers are dwindling down. Now the draw is over. So, yeah, that's quite natural. No surprise there. But before you go, if you leave a like, that would be great. Your game might be on TV. That is a point. That is a really, really good point as well. So, we got to beat Grimsby then at the end of the day. That is the ultimate carrot for them, isn't it? Because, you know, they could go to Malden, play a professional performance and win, and then end up getting into the third round. So I'm happy with that, really happy. So yeah, I think in TV money as well, they'll get the majority of it because they're at home, which is good, really, really good. So Nick Muller, no, I just bought my commentary ticket today. Oh, okay. Right then. So that's pretty much it then, guys. For those of you who haven't really joined one of these streams before, we're back next Sunday where we just talk shit about football.
6-hour trip.
So we talk. I've got Leanne bugging me and putting me off, taking me off my game. That's not fair. And she's laughing at me now as well. That's not fair. That's not nice. Oh, I'm going to show off Leanne's bauble. I remember we had a look at it last night. This is a finished article. This is a finished Newport County AFC bauble. Now, do you see the sparkle on it? Look at that sparkle, eh? Isn't that nice? Really nice sparkle on it for your Christmas tree. Leanne's handcrafted gifts on Facebook. She can do any club you want as well, which is good. Obviously, it's too late for this Christmas because she's already got an order of the blank baubles for her to paint them. But next year you can get them. But she does do a whole host of other gifts for the clubs. So feel free to get in touch with her. Elliot and Megan Wallace will go to Tiptree. I'm down with that. I'm well up for it. Rob Parsons is obviously up for it. I'm sure plenty of county are going to go down there. We'll take about 500 down there, I think. I mean, no one else will, you know, there's absolutely no one out there who will have ever been to Malden and Tiptree before. So it will be a new ground for everyone. So I'm down with it. I'm down with it. So anyway, guys, I'm going to love you and leave you now. It's been a great stream. Thank you all for joining me. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to the channel. That would be absolutely awesome of you. And well, we got up to 12. We got up to 12 likes, so I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. So yeah, thanks for joining me, guys. Great cup draw, and I'll see you all next Sunday. Good night, cheerio for now, and as always, up the county.